today we're installing an ARMASPEED intake on our GR86. The aesthetic of the car is pretty much done, but now we think it's time for performance mode.
So, as Brian said, we have a ARMASPEED cold air intake here today. As you may have seen in our previous videos or even our ads on Facebook, we've got MST fitted in some of the other cars like Brian's M3 and my BRZ, and we have ARMASPEED fitted in the M4. Now, if you haven't seen that video, click up here, it'll be there. We're gonna trial the ARMASPEED in the 86 because we always like to create sort of a comparison between the cars. So this will be a nice little comparison with the BRZ. The BRZ has a little bit of like a grunt noise with the MST intake. So we're seeing what this one sounds like and seeing if there's any sort of performance or even a feel in difference between the intake. Like many intake installations, super easy. All you need is, well, we're a little more prepared, but we have an impact gun with a 10mm attachment. You can use just a normal ratchet, which I have here. We've got an 8mm for one of the clamps that are on the stock intake, flathead and some pliers. One thing to mention, and we'd like to thank ARMASPEED as well, this is sponsored by ARMASPEED, so thank you once again. Anyone who purchases ARMASPEED, you will get all these free goodies that are outlined on the table, including installation guide, printed in color for your ease.
Let's have a listen of this stock intake. Let's see if we can hear any sound differences on the mic. Let's get to installing.
Yep.
Here. The stock intake is out, guys, and as you can see from this design as well, there's a big resonator box that is inbuilt into this stock intake. There's actually two, one here and one here. Now that is designed there by Toyota to reduce the induction sound of this car. So now what I'm doing is I'm switching over this MAF sensor onto the new pipe.
All right, so first things first, let's see how easy this fits. That's nuts. Okay.
The second part now, let's see how easy this is. And now this is when everything goes wrong. Yeah. Oh, mate, without lube. I can just see this happening right now, guys. Oh, it's good!
It's funny because it's definitely happened before. Yep.
Oh!
Yeah. Just a bit.
Yeah, that one over there. Holy, that's loud. Yeah, come here as well. Give some revs, Benno. Wow, that's definitely louder, guys. Oh. Whoa! Bro, the dice on that is so nice. Who knew like some piping and an extra filter would actually sound different? Like they both sound totally different, just like our M3 and M4.
It sounds fantastic, it looks fantastic, and I think one of the signature things about ARMASPEED is that it's all black. I do like things that are all black, and it's really sick. And I think, although it's a little pricey, if I'm being honest, the carbon does make up for it. When you do see it, and if you're the type of person that likes carbon in your engine bay, you'll love this. 10 out of 10.
Speaking of carbon, let's put the rest of the carbon pieces on.
So as Brian's finishing this, as you can see, you do not need a second person holding your nuts and bolts here. This is a one-person job. You definitely can. We're just here on camera together because it's more fun that way, but definitely something you guys can do at home. But here you go, sir. He refused my nuts and bolts.
Let's go for a drive and let's see if we can actually hear some real differences when driving.
Do you want a nut?